everyone, we are from Polytechnic Imku Oma. Today myself, Varshini Jagarajan and my group members Trivitra Nagalingam and Navasubhashni Sambasivan are here to complete our malware analysis subjects problem-based task 2. Our problem-based task 2 is perform malware analysis using sample file. So our task given is computer forensic investigator inside a company generally investigates the data which could be taken from computer hard disk or any other storage devices with adherence to standard policies and procedures to determine if those devices have been compromised by unauthorized access or not. Computer forensic investigator work as a team to investigate the incident and conduct the forensic analysis by using various methodologies, for example, such as static and dynamic, and tools, for example, virus total or Wireshark, to ensure the computer network system is secure in an organization. They have found one suspicious file named network.pcap in their system. The teams are used malware analysis process by using dynamic or static analysis. In this analysis, it allows you to identify whether the file is recognized content malicious or not. In this problem-based task 2 activity, imagine that your team becomes as a computer forensic investigator and your team needs to examine and analyze the sample file network.pcap. In this task, you need to use screen recording among the analysis process and perform the answer of the following questions in your recording. So these are the three questions. So the first question is display the date and time of the malware activity. And the second question is display the MAC address of the DNS server host. And the third question is display the port has been opened at server host 192.168.1.2. Before getting into the installation process of PE Studio, let's see what is PE Studio. PE Studio is a free tool that allows you to perform an initial assessment of a malware without even infecting a system or studying its code. PE Studio works on any Windows machine without installation. Its footprint is zero. It makes no modification to the system. Since the tool never starts the executable being analyzed, one does not even need a sandbox to analyze malware. There is essentially no risk infection. So now let's see how to install PE Studio and how to analyze the sample file network picture given by our lecturer. So first of all, open your Windows 10 in the virtual box and then go to Google Chrome and then just search for PE Studio download. And then here you can see all the search results. So here select the third one and click it to download PE Studio. And then you'll see the interface here. Here you can see the new version, the version of PE Studio and about PE Studio and about the indicators and virus detection and many more. So first we're going to download. So click here, download now. You can see it's downloading now. So it will take some time. We have to be very patient. Here you can see it's downloading in the zipped format. So it has been downloaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm just drag and drop into my desktop. So it will be easy for me to refer the file. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna double click it and open. And then here inside the zip file, we can see one file folder named PE Studio. If we open that file folder, we can see all these files. In XML file folder, you can see 11 files, and this is the application. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drag this file, and drop it into my desktop. It's copying. Okay, so I'm gonna double click and open it. As you can see, this is the application PE Studio. So I'm gonna left click it and run as administrator. Here you can see the user account control. Do you want to allow this application from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? You have to click yes here. Otherwise, it will not be, we cannot run this program on our device. So I'll click yes. And this is the interface of PE Studio. We can drag and drop a file to analyze, or else we can also go to file and then open file, and then we can choose any of the file from our documents or downloads or desktop as our wish. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, this is my this is the target file, the network.pkf file that lecturer given to us. So I'm gonna choose it here. Here the network.pkf file, open. Then here you can see this is the interface after we drag and drop a file to analyze. Here we can see the hash code, MD5 hash code, and SHA1 and SHA256. Okay, and then here this is the indicators. We have 10 indicators here. We have six six suspicious files. This file represents a string with a six suspicious file, and level all is level 2 and all is level 3. Here we can see the file is scored by virus total. So the file is scored by virus total score is 0/58. It means there are no malicious flag in this network.pkf file. So here you can also, we click here, these are the virus total results and strings. These are the strings for the target file. Okay, and also from this PE Studio tool, you can also refer the virus total tool by left click the virus total, and then here you can see the lookup online. So all we have to do is just click lookup online, and it will redirect us to the virustotal.com page, which is the online page, the virus total tool. Okay, so now I'm gonna click hit lookup online. The result will be the same as we see here. So here in the Microsoft Edge, as you can see, it's loading the virustotal.com page. Sorry, my network connection is unstable. That's why it's taking a bit long to load. Before we getting into the virus tool, let's see what is virus tool. Virus tool is a web and a tool created by the Spanish security company called Skytech Systems, despite its majority used in the US and Canada. On the one hand, it has an updated database and with 55 antivirus engines and 70 detection engines. This tool is also available in application format for mobile phone, both Android and iOS through the Mac executable. To know if you have any malware installed or any suspect file, all we have to do is upload the file from the search bar and in a matter of seconds, you will know if the file is safe or not. That's easy and it's great. The platform servers collect the information of the content uploaded with the archive data. Even so, it recommends making several attempts. If you success the file, the latest virus signatures may detect something new. The web also analyzes URL suspected of being spyware or Windows for misuse. As I said earlier, when I click look up online here, it will redirect us to the virustotal.com page. So here you can see no security vendors flag this file as malicious as I said earlier. Okay, so yeah, this is the detection of the target file, namely network.pcat. So we have all undetected, but we have two alerts here. So let's see the details of the file. So these are the details of the network.pcat file. So basic properties. In basic properties, you can see cache encoding MD5 as encoding and SHA1, SHA256, and many more. And we can see the file size here. It's 24.42 to 25,005 bytes. And we can see the history of the network pickup pipe. So the first transmission is on 30 June 2012 at 11:30, and the last transmission is on 29th November of 2020 5:47. The last analysis was on 9th of June 2021 at 2:15 p.m. So the name, you can see the name of our pickup file, the pickup network traffic pickup, and file one and that out. And over here we can see the pickup network space info. So overview you can see the file encapsulation, number of packets, data size, start time, file type, end time, capture duration, everything. Every detail you can see in the pickup network space info. And you can also see the DNS request and everything here. You can see this and everything. And so next, let's see relation. What we got for this relation for the file. Contacted domain. Domain we have 1.1.168 0.192 in address ARPA. We have zero detection for this two domains www.www.com. For this two domains we have 0 85. That means we have no any detected in this file. And for the contacted IP address, this is the IP, and we have same zero detection, and the country is US. As your PC resource parent can 30th May 2019, we have 30 detection, 30 over 72 detection, and we can see the type of the file, which is bin 32 exe, which is the executable file, and this is the name of the file. So this is the graph summary. Okay, so this is the graph summary of the file. File to contacted domain, we have one PE user parent, and we have one contacted IPS. As we look at here. Next, community. So So this is all for virus total in PP Studio. So for the virus total, you can just click X there. No need to log out or anything. You can just straight away click X there. So you can out from the tool. And for exit PP Studio, PP Studio, you can go to file, and then click exit PEO. PP Studio. Then yeah, so this is all for the installation of PP Studio and analyze the network picker file on PP Studio and also virus total. It's actually very easy to install and to analyze the sample file or the target file. You can also you can drag and drop a file to analyze any malicious file. If you doubt it, the file is malicious, you can test it by using PP Studio or Virus Studio. These both tools are very easy to use and it is free. And the Virus Studio is a web-based application, web-based tool, and it's free. Okay. Um, yeah. So that's all from me. Next, my group member Jivita Nagalingam and Nagakubashni Sambasivan will continue on to demonstrate more tools about this malware analysis.
Thank you, Varshni Jagarajan. Now I'm going to explore Microsoft Network Monitor tool. What is Microsoft Network Monitor? Microsoft Network Monitor is deprecated packet analyzer. It enables capturing, viewing, and analyzing network data and deciphering network protocols. It can be used to troubleshoot network problems and application on the network. Microsoft Network Monitor, codenamed Bloodhound, was originally designed and developed by Raymond Patch, a transport protocol and network adapter device driver engineer on the Microsoft LAN Manager development team. Now, I'm going to download Microsoft Network Monitor and I go to my Google Chrome ready and just type download Microsoft Network Monitor. Now, here you have to click the link to redirect us to the Microsoft Network Monitor download page. Here I choose this one. This is one of the official page for Microsoft Network Monitor tool. Here it will redirect us to the page which is official Microsoft Network Monitor download page where we can download the new version of Microsoft Network Monitor tool. Plus, we can explore more about this tool here, such as about the tool, the version, how the tool looks like, and many more. Now, let us jump into the download section. Here, we need to click download now and it will begin to download. The download process will not take too long, so do not have to worry about it anyway. Here, you have to download the version which suits your laptop or PC so that you can download without any problems. For this, we choose netmon times 64. It is downloading. It's already downloaded. So after download, we can see the download file at the bottom left of the Google as shown here. Now we have to click open on the file for the download the tool. Here just follow the steps to install the tool so that we can explore it. click yes to continue. After that, click next for move on to the next page. Here, you have to agree. I accept the terms in the license agreement. Here, have to click the typical for continue the installation. Then click install. Here the installation is going on. Wait for a few seconds for the installation. After that, click finish to finish up the installation. Wait a few seconds for complete the installation. Okay, it's now downloaded. Now let's go to the desktop and we see. Here the tool, you can see the Microsoft Netbook Monitor 3.4 in the desktop. I keep it here, and here the file we are going to explore. We saved the file in the desktop as network.pcap so that it would be easier to find and select. Now I'm going to open the tool, left click on it and choose option run as administrator. Then you cannot see just now. Then the user account control will appear as a permission to run Microsoft Network Monitor on your device. Then I choose yes to allow it run. After that, this is what I opened. Okay, here when we first open Microsoft Network Monitor, we are presented with a simple screen asking us to capture a file for analysis. Here it is. After that, to analyze a file, we have to go to File, then Open, then we select Capture. Okay. Just now, you all know that I saved the file in desktop. So now to analyze the file, we can select that file. So we are going to choose that file in the desktop. Then I select this file network.pcap, which is the size is 24.4 KB. So then I'm going to open now. Okay. After analysis is complete, we are presented with a window that has some basic descriptive attributes of the file. Here you can see network conversation display filter. Here you all see network conversation display filter, frame summary, and then frame details, and then hex details, and etc. Below are the, now I'm going to select all the traffic. So below are the traffics. Here you can see so many traffics. This is okay. Then now I'm going to show for the IPv4 192.168.1.3 till 192.168.1 conf ID equals to 1. Here you can see. Then now I'm going to show for the IPv4 192.168.1.3 till 192.168.1.2. Its config ID is equals to 8. Here you can see all the, this is already filtered. Okay, here now we choose, I and my group member Jivitra, who chose Vaishak, and I choose Microsoft Network Monitor. So we both get same result. So we choose for the frame number 38. So there, here it is. Frame number 38. Here you can see the time for the frame number 38 is 9:47 a.m. and the date is 14 January 2005. The time offset is 30.80541010 and the source is 192.168.1.2 and the destination is 192.168.1.3 and the protocol name is TCP. And the description you can read here that TCP flex equal to AR SRC port DNS 53 and DS port is 1396 and payload length is equal 0 and sequence equals to 3171890433 and ACK is 600126409 and win equals to 0, scale factor 0 times 0 equals to 0. Okay, now I'm going to show frame details for frame number 38. Here is one. Let me bigger it. Okay. Now you all can see the frame number, the frame details here. Frame number is 38. The captured frame length is 54. The media type is Ethernet. Ethernet type, Ethernet Internet IP, IPv4. The destination address is this one. This one 000E 35780C02. This is the destination address. Then the beside here is the source address 008048243332. IPv4 SRC 192.168.1.2 and destination is 192.168.1.3 and the next protocol is TCP. The packet ID is 2000 and total IP length is 40. The TCP, the just now the description one, and the I wrote one. Okay. And this is the hex details. All right. Now I'm going to answer the question for the PBT, the last one, the last part one, the 3 questions there. Okay. Display the date and time of the malware activity. This is the date. Date is 14 January 2005 and the time is 9:47 a.m. The second question is display the MAC address of the DNS server host. So just now I show you here. This is the MAC address 0000E35780C and 02. Then the third question is display the port has been opened at server host 192.168.1.2. So the port here you can see the port is 53. SRC port is equals to DNS 53. And, that's all from me. Now I pass it to Jivitra Nagalingam.
Thank you, my group member Nagasubhashini Samasivan. The next tool that I will demonstrate is Wireshark. First, let's know what is Wireshark is. Wireshark is an open source network protocol analysis software program
started by Grant Clooms in 1998. A global organization of network specialists and software developers support Wireshark and continue to make updates for new network technologies and encryption methods. Wireshark is absolutely safe to use. Government agencies, corporations, non-profits, and educational institutions use Wireshark for troubleshooting and teaching purposes, such as our polytechnic. This is not a better way to learn networking than to look at a traffic under the Wireshark microscope. So now I will show a demo on how to install the Wireshark and test the sample file given by my lecturer in the Wireshark application. So let's move into the video. Okay, in the part 1, the Wireshark installation process, I will show the demo regarding the Wireshark installation process. Step 1, I'm going to download and install Wireshark on my Windows 10, which is running in my personal host. It doesn't really matter if we are running Wireshark application in VirtualBox or on our host. Based on my opinion, Wireshark is one of the best top tools that we as an IT student should master and scale. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to any internet browser such as Google Chrome. Today I'm going to use Google Chrome. So first step, I'm going to type in the search engine, download Wireshark. So we're going to download Wireshark. So download Wireshark. Here we can see all the results on sites that direct us to download the Wireshark. So I'm going to click on this Wireshark organization, Wireshark. Okay. So it directs us to the download page. Here we can download, we can learn more about the knowledge is power regarding Wireshark. Or you have to, if you want to go beyond for professional level, we can use go beyond section. So now I'm just going to download. So I'm clicking on download. So when I click on download, here they available of stable release version for Wireshark to download in our host, personal host, or in we can also use VirtualBox. So today I'm just using my personal host to examine my sample file. Okay, so I'm going to use Windows Installer 64-bit. I'm using Windows Installer 64-bit, which is recommended for my laptop, my personal host recommendation installment. So if you want to install Wireshark, you can choose and better make sure that you install the correct version. So I'm going to install Windows Installer 64-bit. So I click on that. Automatically the download process will start. As we can see here, Wireshark Windows 64-bit is now result in downloading in my personal host. So we should be very patient to make sure the download process is complete so that we can carry out with our installation process. As we can see, the download process is almost complete. So we have to wait very patient to make sure the download process is completely done so that we can carry out to know and explore about Wireshark. Okay, as we see that the download process of Wireshark is completed. So make sure that we download the correct version. Okay, when I see in my host Wireshark 64-bit. Okay, so it's correct version that I have downloaded. So now right click to open. We will direct to the location path of the download. So now we are in the location path of the download. So the next step is we have to set up the installation of Wireshark application in our host. So now I right click on it and I start open. So now it will ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes in your device? You have to allow to make changes. So I click yes. So now we are on the welcome page of Wireshark 3.4.6 version 64-bit setup. So click next. So this is the license agreement for our Wireshark. So read all the license agreement. Then noted. Now we have to choose components that we want to features there in our Wireshark. Which one we want to install. So we have to choose the component so that the Wireshark that we install will require all the components we selected. So in here, I select Wireshark, T-Shark, and documentation, plugins, and extension. So I click next. So in now, additional tasks that available in Wireshark setup is create shortcut. So I'm going to create a shortcut in my desktop icon so that easy for me to make sure that the Wireshark is always there. So when I am going to explore, I will use the Wireshark application. I can just direct on my host desktop. So no need to go and search in my program file, installation, downloads program. So I'm just going to set up the Wireshark in my desktop icon. So I click next. So choose installation location. So as my PC, I will choose the destination folder as a program files. So I'm not going to change anything for the destination folder. I remain the same as the program files Wireshark. So next. So now USB capture. So just install. Okay, as we can see, please wait while Wireshark is being installed. So all the extract information or requirement documents are extracted from our PC to make sure the installation process of Wireshark is completed. This process is required for file extraction to execute the Wireshark installation when we use it. So we can see it's extracting. So make sure we have to be very patient to complete this installing setup. So automatically you can see when this extracted process is on process, desktop icon pop up here. So our installation process is almost done but not completed. It's almost done. So it's still running. So we have to be patient. So it's completed. So now the installation is completed. I'll click next. So completing Wireshark 3.4.6 version 64-bit setup. Yeah, we selected just now 64-bit setup. It's done. So we finish the setup. So now we can use Wireshark to do our next task. Okay. So the next task is I need a sample pickup file to explore in the Wireshark. So in my task today, my lecturer given us a sample network pickup file to test in our tool and get what the result is and examine and explore the tool. Okay, so to take to get the network pickup file, I have to go to my CDOS. Login. Then here I will get my network pickup file. here. Okay. Here is the sample file uploaded by my lecturer. So we're going to test this sample malware network pickup file. So I download it. So as we can see, the packet has downloaded. So I close the zero section and then I will take my network pickup file and move it to the desktop. So now this is my sample file and this is the Wireshark application that has completed it download process and installation process, and it's set up to use now. So the second part I'm going to show is analyze of network traffic pickup sample file in Wireshark, which is act as an open source sniffer, a packet capture tool, and intercept a logs network traffic. So this is the shortcut of the Wireshark network protocol analysis, and this is the sample network traffic pickup file downloaded. Okay, before I start further, first we have to know that Wireshark is a dynamic analysis tool. It's dynamic. We have two categories, that is basic and dynamic. So as we can see, Wireshark is one of the tool in the dynamic section because it can execute the file and make us to give action executable and give us resulting about a file or any action we done with Wireshark. So without wasting time, let's start our task today. So the task one, click on the Wireshark Wireshark shortcut to start the Wireshark and being capturing data. Okay, as we can see now, I'm in the welcome page to the Wireshark. So please wait a while to make sure we get a network traffic in which interface to select. So I have to wait. So now, as you can see, this is the network traffic. We can absolutely see that only the Wi-Fi have the network traffic right now. So I select the Wi-Fi interface. Okay, now I have start. Now the click on start capturing packets. It's almost done because I already start on the previous page. I click on the Wi-Fi interface. Automatically the capturing of Wi-Fi is happening right now. So we can see. So if I want to stop this capturing, I just click on this red button here. So I click stop capturing packet. So automatically the capturing data from the Wi-Fi packets will stop. So next, now now I'm going to examine my network pickup sample file. So before that, I will explain in what is this column and this icon is meant for. So the blue here, like the blue shape, like the Wireshark's screen, is to start capturing data. We must click here and it will start capturing data for Wi-Fi interface. Once we start capturing data, it will turn into gray. Just now it was gray. So now I have stopped the capturing data, so the stop icon has turned gray. So to stop capturing data, we must click here and it will stop the capturing data for the Wi-Fi interface. Once we start capturing data, it will change rate. So if I click on start, it will change rate. If I stop, it will change gray. So now I will examine my network pickup file that given by my lecturer. So as we can see, here is a file icon. This icon is for insert any file or any type of file to capture in Wireshark, to test in the Wireshark. So I will click on it. So now in the Wireshark section, I will open capture file. So I will select the network pickup file that we downloaded just now. That file is the network file. So I click on it and I open. So Wireshark will pop up and asking us that you want to save the captured file before opening another file, because we are executing another file. Before this, we have executed the Wi-Fi capturing packets. If you don't want to save it, we can continue without saving. If you want to save it, you can save it, but it doesn't mean that we have to save. So I'm going to continue without saving it. So as we can see, this is my result of the sample file. So as we can see here, network pickup file. So this is the result for my network pickup file. So here's the final result of the packet capture of the sample file network pickup. As we can view that the source, this is the source, this is the destination, this is the type of protocol layer, this is the length of the packet, and the additional info regarding the packets. So if we scroll down, okay, I scroll down. Okay, here, if I scroll down, okay, here I can scroll down. We can look for more information about the packet capture of the sample file network pickup. I select, you can see this is all the results. So as we can see, all the color of the layer is almost in normal vision. But if you scroll down, if you scroll down, if we scroll down, we can see something special in color. It's in red. So as a human, knowledge, our normal life, in our normal life, we see red as a danger or something special inside that. Like we feel that red is something danger. So like it's same, it's applied here. So in the network pickup file, all the layer color is it's normal, but you can see the rate start at the packet 37. So I click on the packet 37 to know what is it. So if I see that it's frame 37, this is the frame 37 I selected. So Wireshark packet 37 network pickup. So it's from network pickup file. Okay, as we can see, this file is something special, something inside in. So we can see, look at this. Okay, I'm going to click on the frame. Okay, when I click on the frame, I can see that the encryption type of this network pickup file is Ethernet. So the former file is Ethernet. So next, we can see that arrival time of this file is January 14, 2005. Oh, it's almost more than 10 years. So it's on January 14, 2005, and we can absolutely know what is the exact time. The exact time is 9:50 a.m. with 47 seconds. And we can see the time shift for the packet is 0.00 seconds. So there's no time shift. So we can see the frame number is 37. Yeah, we selected the frame number as 37 and the frame length is 94 bytes. Okay, then frame is marked false. We can see something special. So frame is marked false, give us information, a side information that Wireshark didn't recognize, didn't recognize that there's something in, but the Wireshark cannot recognize what is it. So it just come out with a result of a normal data, and it's a frame that marked is false. It's not a true, and this is not a safe. So as we can see, the coloring rule, I just mentioned, the coloring rule of the packet is in red. So there's something special in it. Okay. Okay, now let's close the frame section and let's move into the Ethernet. So in the Ethernet section, I can see that the destination address, and we can see the globally unique address factory default. So it's something, the legal bit is almost is it's globally it's a unique address, something unique. If regarding our IT section, when we are using a tool to recognize, if we scan and it's not the result that out, it's not normal and it's something unique in that, we should be very careful because there is something special in the file. Because if it's a normal file and it's normal in our information technology IT section or in our analysis, the result will be normal and it will give us a result that is not specious. But when it's a unique or something that we haven't been trying it before, we haven't been seeing it, then we have to be very careful about that. So in that, we can know that the port that the open port is 192.168.1.2 is the IP address for the open port. So the open port is 192.168 and 0.1.2, and the destination is from 192.168 and 1.13. So the version of the IP is 4. So next we can see the header checksum. If we can see the header checksum, validation disabled. So we have to be very careful in this section. We can see the header checksum is validation disabled. So and the checksum status is unverified. So this result is that unverified checksum status is a data section that the net from the network pickup file that cannot be that analyzed, that cannot be traced out about finding what is the result. And this is just the result that Wireshark came out is just giving us that the checksum is unverified. So we have to very careful with this. So now I close this section. Okay. Okay. Okay, as we can see, transmission control protocol, TCP layer. So in the packet 37, the protocol is TCP. The layer is TCP, and we can see it's a TCP layer, and the port open. This is an open port. One IP address source 192.168.12 is open port, and the open port is numbering at port 53. So the destination port in open port is 1396. Okay. Then we can see more. Okay, next we can see that the destination address of the network pickup file for frame 37, which is packet 37, is this is the destination address. So this destination address is 00.0e.35.78, 0c and 02. This is the destination address. And if we want to know more, we can go for statistic protocol hierarchy. So in this section, we can see that under the TCP control protocol, we can see a data section. This data is a data that traced by Wireshark, which is cannot be recognized by the Wireshark. The Wireshark cannot recognize what type of data or what type of traffic is that. So, well, Wireshark conclude that the traffic is unknown, it's unverified, and it come out with the result of data. So actually the data is mean as unknown and unverified version. So okay, next let's look for more information. The destination address I referred, the destination address that I have mentioned earlier is the destination address for the source file of the network pcap file. So the source file of the network pcap file is 000E35780C and 02. So this is the destination address for the source network pcap file. So the destination in universe is, this is the destination universe of the destination universe address. So I think that's all from me and that's all from us. Thank you.